Hey everyone, and welcome to the second edition of my virtual mailbag, where I am here to answer any questions that you might have about fitness or nutrition or motivation or just any kind of questions in general. So my name is Maria Cappa. I am a certified personal trainer as well as a Star Diamond coach with Team Beachbody. So I have a couple of questions for today, and let's get started. People ask me all the time, how do I become a morning exerciser? I understand that not everybody is a morning person, and I can tell you that getting up before the sun every day to work out was never something that I actually enjoyed doing. It was a habit that I needed to create for myself. I'm going to start the answer to this question by saying that the best time to exercise is whatever time works for you. It's going to be a time that you can consistently stick to. It needs to be a set time. If you say I'm going to do it whenever I can fit it in, I can guarantee you that life is going to get in the way, and chances are your exercise is going to be the first thing that's going to get cut out of the schedule. So it has to be a consistent time. It has to be the same time every day. It has to be set in stone. So for most people, and studies have shown that people who actually work out before their day even gets started are more successful at getting that workout in every day, just because life doesn't have a chance to interrupt at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. or whenever it is that you would have to work out in the morning. The best thing that I can say to get yourself adjusted to getting up and working out is when you set the alarm and the alarm clock goes off, you can't dilly-dally, you can't lay around, you can't hit the snooze button. When that alarm goes off, I am up, my feet are on the floor, and then there's no turning back. It's like, okay, I'm up already. Why would I go back to sleep? And what are the chances that I'm actually going to fall back into a deep sleep? So when that alarm clock goes off, you're up and you're out of bed and you're going. And before you know it, you're already working out and you're not thinking so much about how it's early and I'd rather be sleeping for an extra half hour, 45 minutes. The other thing is either have your exercise clothes right next to your bed, or you can sleep in them. I mean, if it's 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning when you're working out, nobody's going to see you. Nobody's going to know that you just slept in the same exercise clothes that you're going to be sweating in now, and it doesn't really matter. So I actually sleep in mine. You know, it might not be that sexy, but I'm up and I'm ready to go. And when the alarm goes off at 4:50 and I'm out of bed, I'm already dressed and ready to go exercise. So that is another tip. The other little thing that I do in the back of my mind, and I keep it there all the time, is that I'm busy, you're busy, everybody's busy. So I tell myself, this time is the only me time that I am really going to get during the day. Nobody's looking for me at 5 o'clock. Nobody wants mommy, nobody needs a TV change, nobody needs a drink, nobody wants anything to do with me at 5 o'clock. So when that alarm goes off, I just remind myself this is the only time I'm going to get truly for myself for the day, and that kind of motivates me to get up and get going. Last tip I want to make about it is it takes 11 days, or is it 21 days? I think it's 21 days. Take 21 days to create a new habit, so just stick with it, just do it. Just set that calendar and say that you're going to do it. I bet you if you just committed to those 21 days, once you got to 21, the habit's already there. You're just going to continue doing it. And then you're going to love the way you feel when you know that your workout is already done and you don't have to think about it all day. And you just have that extra energy in the morning to get yourself going. So, hope that helps. A great question, and I hear it all the time. When you're doing hybrids and you're doing your strength and your cardio back to back, which do you do first, your cardio or your strength? Now this is actually very interesting for me because it is something that I always felt very strongly about doing my cardio first, but now I'm starting to wonder if I always wanted to do it that way because it's easier to get your cardio done first. I've done a ton of research on this, and you know, when you go online and you research something, you can find an argument for either side of the coin. And for every argument that I found that said you should do cardio first, I found one that said you should do strength first. It wasn't until I just started this bikini competition program where they were very adamant that if you have to work out and do your strength and your cardio back to back, to do your strength first. So I had committed to this program 100%, and I said I'm going to do whatever they tell me, regardless of whether it goes against what I believe in or what I like to do. So I started doing my strength first, and I have to tell you, it has made my cardio significantly more challenging. So you're going to find arguments for either or, to do either one first. But I actually found that I am getting more out of my strength workouts because I am doing it before I am exhausted. So I am putting more into my strength, and it's taking me more to get through my cardio. So I am actually switching what I feel you should do first, and I'm actually going with strength first. The dreaded mama belly pooch. I know, it's so sad what we have to go through. What can I say about the belly pooch? You have to work your abdominals. You want strong muscles underneath, but you're never going to see them if you don't strip the fat away that's covering them. And the only way you're going to do that is with a balanced program of strength, cardio, and the most important part, more than 80% of your results are going to be your nutrition. It has to be super clean. It can't have processed foods in it. There's just no way that you're going to get lean. And the leanest you're going to cut out those grains, and you're going to cut out that dairy. And I know that nobody wants to hear that, but that's going to get you super lean. Lots of lean protein and vegetables and things like that. That's really, everybody wants the easy answer. There isn't one. It really is hard work and dedication, and you can have it. It's definitely possible. The last point that I want to make about that, and I know it's kind of a negative thing, and it's not really what anybody wants to hear, is as we age, and part of this is genetic also, is your skin stretches, and it only has so much elastin in it. Some people have more elastin than others. So your skin can get to a certain point where it stretches, and it's not going to go back, regardless of your diet, regardless of your exercise program. For some people, plastic surgery is going to be the only way that you're actually going to get rid of that belly pooch. But I wouldn't even think about it until you have committed to a sound fitness program that you are working consistently and really, really clean up your nutrition 100%, and see how far you can get before you actually resort to something like plastic surgery. That's it, everyone. Thank you so much for sending in your questions. I would like to do another virtual mailbag next week for you guys, if at all possible. So if you have any questions, please feel free to get them to me. You can reach me at my email address, which is hardcoremama@verizon.net, or you can always catch me through my website, which is www.hardcoremama.com. Thanks so much, everyone. Have a great day.